Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an amazing, awesome life. Okay, we're going to have a little chat today. Yeah, heart to heart. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Seriously, what could possibly be holding you back? Name one thing. Name one thing. I don't care if you're taking care of an elderly person, or if you have a situation with a spouse that's unpleasant, or you have a job that you hate. There is a solution for everything that could take you to a different place. Even if you're at home with an elderly person that you have to take care of, we have people online learning training that's relevant to the 21st century that doesn't require that you go out there and get a job or make investments and all this other stuff. Are you in a situation with a spouse that's very unpleasant? It's time for you to learn how to take care of yourself and be in a position of power so that you can make wise decisions if that's necessary. We spend money on cars and TVs and all these things that we truly do not gain value from. We have kids and we spend thousands of dollars on all kinds of stuff that they don't need. Yet people don't invest in themselves, and they stay in these boxes. And they tell themselves some story because it's just easy. It's easy to not make that effort to change your life. I want to know what you're waiting for. Because if you think that this world is a rotten place and that things are going down and you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, that's your reality. You're going to create that reality because no matter what happens on this planet or your job or your relationship or anything else, you are in complete control of how you feel, think, what you believe, and your actions. You can see every situation completely different, and with those thoughts, you change your future. I cannot emphasize this enough. With that thought you're having right now, you're creating the future. Not in the future, now. It's now in place. And as soon as you change that focus, it's now in place. That's why there's no law of attraction, in my opinion. There's no law that attracts anything. Quantum physics says, my focus is here and I am now in that reality. It's a shift. What's stopping you from shifting? Nothing. Nothing. There's no situation that cannot be changed. What are you afraid of? You better go take my Breakthrough Fear course because people are having big epiphanies. Inspiration with Landria is the code you use for 25% off. Go do it and invest in yourself. It's not expensive and you'll get a whole year unlimited use. Go take one of my webinars. Go down in the description. Go to landriaonkka.com. You've got tools. Go to my internet courses right here. Click free workshop. Check it out. But most of you aren't doing that. You sit and watch a few of my videos and you feel good for a few days. And then you watch another one. And this is why people want me to post them every day. They want to feel good. They want to feel good. They want to believe what I'm telling them. It's real. It's true. I'm speaking the truth. And if you think it's not, then you are choosing limitations, and that's okay. But it doesn't feel very good, does it? Why aren't you taking the action? What's holding you back? It's that story up here that's making something up that says, well, what if it doesn't work? Is it working now? Every move is just the combination that you're trying to get to that perfect safe that opens up and inside is everything you ever dreamed of. I don't want you to discount the fact that we are on a planet that is very intense, that has a lot of lower density, and you can't control that except for in one way. You can influence other people by raising your frequency. So if you stay in this poor little me victim, the world is horrible, I'm depressed, then so you shall be. Or you can take some action and change that. And it may not be easy because it sucks to go into the dark night of the soul and try and get out of that. But you have nowhere else to go but up from there. Why would you choose to stay there? You know what the dark night of the soul does for you? It shows you that none of this worked, did it? None of these things you thought were going to make it. And you go to a new one or a new relationship or a new job or new whatever, and it doesn't work, and then you realize it's because that's not what I'm here for. That is not happiness. This is an illusion. And we are meant to come here and realize everything's in here. Your joy, your happiness, your abundance, your wealth, your awakening. All right in here. All ready to go. What are you doing with it? You're still looking out here. You're still buying the new stuff. And then when things are going well, it's like, oh, I'm happy. Because the material world's satisfying you for a little while. Nothing is stopping you from doing anything. And when you're expanding, and you see people like me and other people that run ads and all the stuff that we do, helping other people to find ways to get out of their dissatisfying lives, we're the ones that are stepping out of the matrix. And you cannot get there unless you do the same. And then you can be with people who will help you to step out of that matrix. Right? We're going to be there and say, I know this is tough, and we're going to get you through. You're not going to do it alone. Because most of the time when we make these changes, we're doing it on our own, and then we get criticism from everybody else, right? I'm going for that job I really love. Why? You're making good money here. I was an investment banker for 25 years. You're doing what? And guess what? When I did it, when I quit, and it was my business, it was my company. When I quit and I went and wrote my book, I got a television movie, I learned internet marketing, I went completely the opposite of everything I was doing, but it felt right. And I knew that I could not possibly lose because I was getting new skills. Doors were opening up for new things that I didn't know anything about. But I surrounded myself with good people, trainers, mentors, great community. And I didn't have that in investment banking arena. I had everybody that was your best friend as long as they were getting what they wanted. And after that, they'll stomp on you. I have 2 lawsuits out there that I won, both of them. Over $1 million that never got paid. Why? Because that world is all about the material things, the goods, getting stuff, and walking on other people. And ultimately, it pushed me to do this. Because that wasn't working anymore. And you feel really bad when that happens, and you realize, I should never feel bad, no matter what happens out there. And I went into that space of peace. And even when I was an investment banker, I was in an awakened state. And that's why I had to quit, because that life was not resonating with what was going on in here. And I was not serving the public. I was not serving this planet very well by just focusing on getting money into these companies and making investors happy. Even if the decisions that they were making wasn't very good, it was all about the money. It won't make you happy. Guess what's going to happen when you step out of the matrix? You will start to flourish in a way never imaginable. And you'll go through some trials and tribulations. You'll doubt yourself. But wouldn't you rather be there than in this place where you feel trapped? You don't know what to do. The world looks so bad and gloomy, and you turn on the news, which you should never do anyways, because it's all lies, because they're owned by the major dudes who control the stories that come to us. They want us to be afraid, and you're falling for it. We're done. Spiritual butt kick. I'm trying not to laugh. This is serious stuff. You can go into an amazing space. If you think there's just some job or some money or some relationship or something that just makes everything go away, you're drinking the Kool-Aid. Somebody's telling you that. And it's not true, because everything comes with the effort, the evolution, the learning, the growth. But when you see that in an amazing way, it's not painful. And you know you're going in the right direction, and staying where you are is not doing it. Even if you are successful, some of you have written on in the comments that you've had it all, then lost it all, and then realized, wait a minute, there's something else out there. Being broke, you don't have to be broke. Being wealthy, money doesn't have to control you. You can do a lot of good things with it, but most people in those positions They get caught up in the stuff too. So what happens? We're all tested. Don't think that money's going to solve that problem. It's easy to go into that self-serving mode when you have a lot of money. Same thing with being broke. Criticizing others, hating other people. You know, people shouldn't have money. They should give things away free. Why? Why? If you're not flourishing, why would you expect somebody to be different than you? Because if you're not flourishing, then you're obviously not giving to others. Get you right first, and others will help you along the way. It's time. What is holding you back? Come on, give me a good reason. Whatever it is, I assure you, it's made up. Why don't you make up something else? I have a webinar coming up December 7th. This is going to be old real quick, but it's called Activate Your Magic. I actually talk about why mantras and affirmations don't work and how we can make them work and what it takes to make them work. So I teach you what's behind them, and then I give you 5 affirmations, practices is what I call them, that you could do every day to activate your magic. And know that if your feelings behind that are not in alignment, you can sit and do a mantra all day long and it's not going to matter. We're going to get you in alignment with that practice, with that mantra. So when you say it, you know it's true. And things will show up and miracles will happen. And this is available to every single person on the planet, no matter what their situation. And if you think that's not possible, then you just created that. Boom! There's your future. Snap out of it, my friend. It's time. You are whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious and happy. Those things are within you no matter what you're feeling, no matter what anger or desperation or frustration. Because so many of you are successful and you're feeling the same thing. Just feeling lost. You're not lost. Everything's right here. You don't have to find anything. It's right here. Allow it to shine. That mantra I just said has healed thousands of people. It's from the Master Key System. Actually, the Master Key System quoted it from something else. Somebody who healed themselves with that mantra. How did they do that? They knew it was possible. This person was going to die. Nowhere else to go but up. They picked the mantra, they said it, they believed it, they envisioned it, and they not only healed, but ended up living a very, very long life and healing the affliction that they were told was not possible. What a joke. Everything's possible. Of course it is. You are created from the one source that creates everything, that's beyond our imagination. How can it not be a part of you? We're one energy. We all possess these powers. We all share the same energy. We are one energy. All the ideas, all the inspiration, all the abundance is all there for everybody. Not judged. The quantum field doesn't judge, it just produces. It's just how things work. And it's perfect. There's no chaos in this universe, my friend. No coincidences. Are you ready today to start getting serious? Or are you going to just spend another wasted effing day with the pity party, with the thoughts of frustration, with the thoughts of limitation, with the fear? That's the toughest one for us. I train you to move past the fears. It's going to be there. It's part of our collective. It doesn't have to affect you anymore. See it, recognize it, and know it's false. False evidence appearing real. You've heard that? Fear. Sure, it's only real if you allow it to be. Join me for my webinars. Check out the free workshop series for the internet courses. It's under $300, and I happen to know Tony Robbins is charging $2,000, and we have deep, deep down education skills that you'll get so that if you get that little pink slip, because 47% of those jobs out there are going to get it, In the next couple of years, you'll have real skills that apply to this world now. What's so fearful of that? Right? $300? No, but you'll go buy a big screen TV for $500 or some other gadget you don't need or some Xbox or games. And I'm not knocking that stuff. Those should be perks, not the source of your happiness. Invest in you. Quit thinking like a small-minded person, complaining. I send you blessings and light and love. I send healing to this planet every day, and I hope you do. I send abundance, peace, healing, love, and awakening for all who choose it. I can't do that for you. My love to you, my friend. Blessings. Namaste.